Howdy folks, greetings from New Jersey. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I react to non-pop country music. Could be western, folk, bluegrass, things that could be red dirt, Cajun, just can't be pop. Clay Walker's song, The Chain of Love. I don't know it. It's a gift request of MontaukEd. So Ed, thank you for this gift. Your knowledge of music, old and new, never ceases to amaze me. You've never pigeonholed yourself into one way of doing anything in life. You just, whatever makes sense to you or works, you do it. It's an inspiration. So thank you for this. I don't know this song. I just did another one of Clay's yesterday, courtesy of MontaukEd, and was blown away at the message, the video, the whole thing. It was like so spot on that I gave that one a 9.6, and it went into the premarital counseling playlist. The title of the song was Then What? For this one, we've got The Chain of Love. Now, I was a double major in college, and one was philosophy, and one was criminal justice. And you learn about the chain of evidence, and chain of custody of evidence, and so on. So, all that. I don't know what the chain of love is going to be. I got the official lyric video. Some folks like that. Ooh. That's a pretty song.
He was driving home one evening in his beat-up Pontiac when an old lady flagged him down. Her Mercedes had a flat. He could see that she was frightened, standing out there in the snow, till he said, "I'm here to help you, ma'am. By the way, my name's Joe."
Love it.
She said, "I'm from St. Louis, and I'm only passing through. I must have seen 100 cars go by. This is awful nice of you." When he changed the tire and closed her trunk and was about to drive away, she said, "How much do I owe you?" Here's what he had to say. "You don't owe me a thing. I've been there too. And someone once helped me out just the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here's what you do. Don't let the chain of love end with you." Well, a few miles down the road, the lady saw a small cafe. She went in to grab a bite to eat and then be on her way. But she couldn't help but notice how the waitress smiled so sweet, and how she must have been 8 months along and dead on her feet. No, she didn't know her story, and she probably never will. When the waitress went to get her change from $100 bill, the lady slipped right out the door and on a napkin left a note. There were tears in the waitress' eyes when she read what she wrote. "You don't owe me a thing. I've been there too. Someone once helped me out just the way I'm helping you. If you really want to pay me back, here's what you do."
Love his voice.
Don't let the chain of love end with you.
You can keep adding to the song.
That night when she got home from work, the waitress climbed into bed. She was thinking about the money and what the lady's note had said. As her husband lay there sleeping, she whispered soft and low, everything's gonna be alright. I love you, Joe.
That was cute. Came back to him. Irish feel. Scottish. That's really pretty outro. Very patient outro. That was a cute ending where it came back to be him. This put me right back. One, of course, we all know about the snowstorm, ice storm, blizzards that we just had here in large swaths of the states. We got about 10 inches here in Jersey, where I live. But it brings me back to about 30 years ago. I had a Toyota 4Runner. Also, did I have a Jeep Wrangler? No, it was in my 4Runner. It had like 115 horsepower in it. Was a 5-speed. I love that thing. It had 4-wheel drive, and I had a tow rope in it. And I'm not quite sure why I had a tow rope in it, but I think I bought it at like, I don't know where, but it's probably like $15. But I think it was rated at pulling 700 pounds. This big, thick yellow thing, about 2 inches in diameter, nylon, and it had hooks on either end. And it's snowing. And I'm driving out in the snow, and I come across a woman who, around the bend, she didn't take it properly. She's probably driving the speed limit, which is a mistake when you've got 3 inches of snow on the road. And she slid off. And just like in this story, I pulled over. I go underneath her car. I find a safe place to hook the rope onto itself. And because she didn't have a hook designed for this underneath. And she was an elderly woman, and I went under, and she was scared. You could see it. And it was still snowing hard. And I went under and just easily just pulled her right on out onto the road, no problem, and thanked me. And of course, just went on my way. You never take money in a situation. I don't want to say never. Sometimes people really want to express gratitude. So you could take it, you could keep it, you could give it to someone else like a waitress or whomever. But it brought me back to that. I just think about the joy of giving. And I know Ed does too. And I know that that's partly why Ed would have had me do this. But in the end, it was cute because the dude who pulled the woman out happened to be the guy that the waitress went home to. That was Joe. And yeah, a nice little thing. I would have liked to have seen an additional, I don't know, stanza, vignette, another like little storyline about the chain of love going. This was a circular love thing where it started with Joe, ended with Joe, but Joe will continue doing it because that's just how his heart's made. But there's just a joy in doing something for another person. It's just a joy. The reward is in that itself, that you know you made somebody else's life better. It would be nice if the world reciprocates at times, because it is nice to receive if you allow it. Not all. I'm not very good at it. I've gotten a lot better as I've gotten older in allowing people to give to me, but I'm not comfortable with it. Just not. Was never raised to ask for things. And it was just, everybody's childhood is different. But when we wanted something, we had to get it on our own. And my father was an extraordinarily frugal man. And so my sisters and me, anything we wanted, we had to get on our own. And I don't begrudge anyone for that. Like, those are good life lessons, to work hard, go get it, and get after it. But it can be difficult later when you grow up that way. That's up in here. It's easy to give, but it's hard to receive. But you've got to let people give to you. You do. It's just, if somebody wants to treat you to dinner or lunch or whatever, for example, don't fight them on it. Just be like, okay, thank you. That's very nice of you. And at first, if you're only used to giving, that scenario is difficult, saying, okay, thank you. That's very thoughtful of you, and leave it at that, because they feel good. So there's sort of like a give and take in that. But Ed, very, very good choice. Loved his voice, loved the instrumentation. He's keeping traditional country going, because this video, I think, Clay posted 5 years ago. So, all right, I'm going to rate this one. And the number that popped into my head was a 9.2. I love the theme of it, but I really loved the instrumentation of it and the way he sang it, because he's got a really good country voice. And the one element I would have liked to have seen change is where it didn't come back to benefit him. I'd like to see giving for the sake of giving, period. But I'm okay with it coming back to him, because his wife is 8 months pregnant. He's going to need that money. He had a beat up Pontiac. That's what it was. Didn't he have the beat up Pontiac, but he helped the lady? And the Mercedes, yes. So he had a beat up car. They didn't have much money. All right. That's all right. I'm all right with it coming back to him. All right. I got to go with a 9.3 with that in mind then. I just had a realization. Okay. There you go. All right, guys. You can thank MontaukEd. From Bucko and me, have a wonderful day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.
He was driving home one evening in his beat-up Pontiac when an old lady flagged him down. Her Mercedes had a flag.